Hello, hello! Perfidious Bede here, crotch filled with sand and tasked with growing crops in the burning desert of this bitter world in Aven Colony. And sincerely, talk about unrealistic expectations here. You want me to triple my food output, huh? Actually, more than triple. Like, you want me to sextuple my food output. With what? What am I supposed to do that? The sand that's eroding my naughty bits because my undies are full of it? And also, here's the other thing, who's gonna grow that food? Even if we build all of these food structures, who's gonna grow it? Do you think Zong, like what, are we gonna get Zong Wolf here? There's a Duke Wolf too! Holy cow, this place, we got Zong Wolf, we got Duke Wolf. Where was Zong Wolf? Sadie Ying, now, where is she? Isabella Loretti. Where you at, Zong Wolf? I mean, I know you're around. That's not you, it's just people living in an outpost. Anyway, Zong Wolf is around here somewhere, and she's definitely not gonna do it. Ban Wolf, by the way, the man has so many illegitimate children, it's not even funny. Good God. Connie is scattered with them. I mean, it makes sense, but still. I'm pretty sure Zong Wolf is gonna refuse if we build more food structures here. She's not gonna be the one. What do we get? Export 150 quinoa? I mean, we'll think about it, okay? We'll think about it. We're still working on this gold for corn thing right now. Zong Wolf is not going to do it. One, because, you know, nobody anywhere wants to... What I mean, yeah, nobody wants to come out here and work in the burning desert. Like, except for the many, many bastard children of Zong Wolf, who basically have been banished to this part of the colony due to their lewd behavior. Not that I'm judging them or anything, I'm just saying. And it's also, she's going to be way too busy doing the horizontal mambo in the closet with Shin Hitler anyway, so it's not like we got anything to worry about. Where is... Okay, you know what? Let's find... Where are you at, Zong Wolf? I know there's a thing that lets us find colonists. Where is it? Yeah, where's the colonist finding thing? That's not what I want. This is what I want. Where are my colonists? Show me my colonists. Zong Wolf, where the hell are you?
Hello, Governor.
You're really unhappy, but where are you at? Go to you. Current destination. Go to your current... Where are you at? Works in a geothermal generator. Which one? This one? There she is. Zong Wolf. Way too busy out here doing the horizontal mambo in the closet with Shin Hitler. I know his name is Hitler, but from henceforth, I mean, it's one of those childhood nicknames. We called him Shin Hitler once and the name stuck. He's Shin Hitler forever now. But she's out there, you know, boning Shin Hitler in a closet. There's no way she's going to give up a few hours of sweet, dank closet sex in favor of donning a pair of sand-crusted lace panties and detasseling corn out in the burning heat all day. It's just nobody's going to make that sacrifice. I might, just to have an excuse to wear lace panties, but Zong Wolf, I mean, she doesn't really need an excuse. Lace panties for Zong Wolf, I mean, it's just a Tuesday. It's also every other day of the week. So how are we going to get this kind of food income? I don't know. Let's pause the game for a minute here and do a little thinking. Our lightning tower got hit, but our battery's already full. Immigration vessel docked. How are we doing on housing? Yeah, average happiness is 77%, which is, frankly, a little bit low. We're only making 1 nanite an hour. We need... Okay, we're going to need more nanites. Also, let's look at the food situation. You are growing quinoa, which is fine. You are growing barley, which honestly... also fine, but what we're gonna need, I think we're really gonna need a bunch more quinoa because it's the only thing that's gonna grow out here worth a damn. We are not gonna have enough food output that we can afford to build farms. We're gonna have to do this exclusively, I think, with greenhouses. And let's skip the tier 1 stuff and just go straight to tier 2. Up to 15 here, and we could get up to 12.3. So if we go out this way, 15, 13.6, 15.8, so we want to go here, and we want to do tier 2 also here. This is our mission. We also got to reach 50 population. Can we even house 50 inhabitants? Yeah, I mean, it's nice that you tell me I have 40, but what's my total cap? That's some... Oh, we have more than enough then. More than enough. This housing structure's got to be full. People are going to be complaining about the commute, because this is a bit of a walk. I think it's fine. Let's see if we can get this food income up to 24 per hour. Really, what we need is just colonists to work these structures. We could also upgrade this habitat, but it's already so far away, and the colonists... Our colonists hate walking. They hate it like the dickens. There is nothing they want to do less than walk to work. They're really, really unmotivated. Also, I feel like this 1 nanite an hour thing we got going is maybe not enough. How's our air quality? Air quality is still fantastic. Population, storage is getting full. What do we got too much of in storage? What's filling up all our inventory capacity here? We got a lot of quinoa that we're not really doing anything with. Some ration packs, a little bit of rice, a little bit of soda. Don't know where we got that. Probably an import. And we got some barley. I mean, we can eat all this stuff. Barley, broccoli. I mean, I know broccoli was a crest reward. Trade vessel arrived. Got us 200 corn. We're exporting quinoa. You know what? This we can afford to do. Let's... we can export gold. That's a permanent one. Well, no. Let's do... Yeah. Quinoa from melons? Absolutely. Especially if we're getting the better end of the deal. 150 quinoa for 180 melons. That's my kind of trade. What else does this colony require, then? We're sort of still waiting to find out what our mission objective is. I mean, we saw the sandworm who hopped up out of the ground a little bit ago and, like, spit garbage at the colony. I don't necessarily know what that does. We've got abundant supplies of power, so really we should maybe work on overall happiness, then? Or pops, you know, actually, I'm thinking about it. We should definitely do some more mining. Is there a mineral deposit anywhere convenient? Not really. All of these are really far away. Got our construction drones out here. What we can do, let's upgrade this construction drone hub. Let's just get that up. So we've got 3 there, and we've got 3 over here. Does this mine need upgraded? Nope. Do any of our structures need upgraded? It's always good to upgrade. Structures, upgrading is way better than building new. We can upgrade a storage depot? Oh, we'll do that. We're getting a little peaked on storage. What are you? An energy battery. Yeah, definitely upgrade that. What are you? An intake fan? Probably upgrade it. What are you? Solar panel. Definitely upgrade. And you know what? Upgrade the habitat as well. Now we got to start thinking long term. We got to start thinking about how we're going to make our people a little more pleased. Because they're not really, like, happiness, a bit of a problem, especially out here. But this has almost got to be entirely commute related. So maybe what we do, since a lot of our efforts do seem to be coming out this way, maybe we build a habitat out here where it's going to be not great for crops. And we come out here and start working this mine. Actually, is our nanite processor fully upgraded? That's what we should upgrade more than anything else. Yep, nanite processor is fully upgraded and synthesizing 1.2 nanites per hour. Oh, we have a new mission?
A new research objective for you.
Build a research center. Actually, you know what? That's a really good idea. Thank you for the tip. I would not have thought, yeah, what we could really use right now? Research center. Wouldn't have crossed my mind, but it is an excellent idea. Let's do it. Tier 1 research. Is this the most optimal spot for it? It's probably not the most optimal, but it is at least close to, like, workable places for our people. Again, they hate to walk. They're getting so soft. That's the problem. It's like 2050 and things have advanced to the point where now everything is automated and they never have to actually do stuff or think or work. And it's just like, no, this is, you know what? Walking, it's too hard. I don't want to walk. Walking, that's too much effort, Pete. I'm not walking anywhere. You build some kind of service robot that comes and picks me up and hauls me to my destination, man. I'm not walking shit. Trade vessel finished. That means our trading is probably done then, right? Open trade UI. Yep. Oh, no, you're still working on the whole quinoa melons thing. All right, well, we got a ways to go on that. And we can go back to the gold for corn anytime we want, because I have no idea what gold would even be useful for. 18 nanites and 54 rice we picked up for building our research center. We're going to need some more housing. Not too many people should be upset by the commute here, because we've got folks living here and we got folks living here. If people really want to shorten their commute, they can just move into this life support module. Or these people can go work at the research center. Let's take a look at our commute, like, see what it looks like. Okay, these guys, how do you have a commute penalty? You're a habitat! It's exclusive to these buildings out here. So people don't want to walk this far. That's the long and the short of it. People are like, no, this is too far to walk, Pete, and I don't want to do it. So as much as it galls me to have to use up some of our potentially fertile ground, I think it would be an okay idea to build some housing out here. How big do we want to go? Skyscraper big? I mean, skyscrapers are freaking enormous. That's the drawback. They're really large. but we would be giving up a minimum of fertile ground if we did that. And it gives us opportunity. You know what? Do it. Tier 1 skyscraper. Build it. Why can I not build this out here? No power construction drones in range. We need more drones? You gotta be kidding me. Another drone hub, huh? These drones just bleeding the lifeblood out of me, man. You guys are just, you're stealing all the energy that I have. Just, drones, come on, man. You're a construction drone. How hard can this be? Why do you gotta make everything so difficult, construction drones? New mission is available. Build 4 geothermal generators. Well, we're pretty close on that one, actually. We have 1, 2, and 3, I think, so we just need to cap off another one. We could do that mission very simply, and I think, honestly, let's go ahead and do that. We'll just wrap this around here. We're going to have, again, massive commute penalties, because nobody's going to want to walk this far. Everybody who works in our... They're so unmotivated. You know what? This doesn't need to be tier 2. We'll build tier 1, and if we want to later, we'll upgrade it. This will also help prevent toxic gas leaks. We were getting a little low on power anyway. Immigration vessel dock brought us some new colonists. That's fantastic. Now we'll have some people to live in this massive skyscraper we're about to build. Except we don't have enough nanites anymore. Well, when we built this last geothermal generator, I believe one of the crest rewards for that was nanites, and the only other factor we need there is just some time. 120 melons, okay. When we complete this, export 150 quinoa will probably also get, and reaching a 50 population. All of those things are going to give us some trivial amount of nanites. Coupled with the number that we're actually just raw producing, we should get enough to build a skyscraper relatively quickly. And then around each little area here where we have sort of a population built up and working. Oh, we have 113 food per colonist. We're making 19.3 food per... we have way too much food. You guys are just growing quinoa, right? So we have all the quinoa we ever are going to want. Nobody's going to die of starvation. Maybe what we should do is find a way to make the colonists like quinoa better. Like a bar and grill doesn't seem like it would be a terrible idea. If we're going to build a skyscraper here, we have an outpost here, habitat here. I'm trying to think of like the most optimal place to try and put that building to get the best use out of it. It's a happiness building. We just go for the bar and grill. So if we put it here, it's catching just... If we put it here, it's catching just about everything. Again, though, we're taking away from... We're taking away, like, growable places. I don't want to use places where we can... How about... If we come over here, do you guys still hit way out? No, you don't. Not out in the boonies. What about here? Is your radius included here? It is. Honestly, I think I'd rather have you... What about over here, though? No path. All right, so we're gonna strap a bar and grill here. This is as close to a downtown sector as we have. We put the bar and grill downtown. Pete, what about the skyscraper? We don't really need the skyscraper yet. We'll get there. I want our people to be more happy with the things that they have right now. Their diet is not exactly varied, and happiness is going to be a pretty significant issue. They also want us to build another freaking geothermal generator. Do I have one that's even going to be in range? Like, if I put a tier 1, can I even get one out here? No powered construction drones in range. No powered construction drones in range. What's our freaking drone range? You're shitting me. We missed both of these by 1 tile. That makes me extraordinarily salty. Extraordinarily salty. Yep. Well, you know what? That mission's going to have to wait a minute then. We don't really need the power anyway. We already have more power than we're going to use. Let's wait for the quinoa and the 50 population thing. And at this point, we're going to build a skyscraper, so you know what? Let's crank speed up. We're just waiting. Let's go to 4 times. Bar and grill, what are you doing? You're in bar mode, which just gives us entertainment morale. Bistro mode, high-end cuisine prepared by food optimization robots increases food quality. Well, we always are going to upgrade this. It takes 10 now. You know what? We're not going to upgrade you now. I don't want to spend the nanites on it. I want my skyscraper. I expanded out here specifically to build this skyscraper, and I'm going to do it. Not connected to colony. Well, here, do that. And now, can it be connected to the colony? Thank you. We got 1 robot out here.
Your help to balance our supplies on the colony.
Import 300 corn. We get 11 nanites and 3 rice. So how do we import corn? We export 225 rice and import 300 corn. Again, it's a net gain for the colony, so okay, I will do it. We're giving away... We're growing rice and we're giving away more food. Reach 100 population, okay? Lightning tower got hit again. Objective completed. Blah, 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 blah. We got some nanites. We're also going to need another lightning tower out here, it occurs to me. So... we want this as far out as possible. Like, here seems respectable. I don't know if we're going to be able to get to a titanic level of population on this colony like we did on our last one. Strictly because of the food limitations. We could grow out this way a little bit and hit a couple of these oases as well. There's a Zorium processor over here. We probably want to pick up maybe that mining deposit. Iron deposit over here. We got some real mining opportunities out in this direction. Yes, I know what an iron deposit is. Thank you. Trade vessel arrived. Yeah, they're just swapping rice and corn. It's fine. We are growing rice still. You're growing quinoa, quinoa, quinoa. Did we stop growing rice? We apparently stopped. Well, one of you was supposed to be growing rice. Why are you not? Now you're growing rice. Yeah, we gotta have some kind of food variety. We can't feed our people exclusively quinoa. They'll be furious. Storage is full. We can upgrade again. Actually, don't we have an extra storage depot? I thought we built another extra one. Geothermal generator. A man cannot live on rice alone, Pete. You know, except for in our colony where they live on basically quinoa alone. The rice is how we're going to add variety to their diet. Did we get rid of our commute penalty? There's no way you have a commute penalty. How could you possibly have a commute penalty? 9 people live right here. Just move! These guys all have commute penalties. Shouldn't you just be working like at the intake fan, the geothermal plant? Just work next to where you live, people. Oh, I don't like my commute. Well, move closer. Get a different job. But, Pete, I don't know anything about generating geothermal power. I have a liberal arts degree, Pete. What I studied in... You know, it turns out it wasn't maybe the best choice. Maybe I made a suboptimal life choice, but that's... I studied comparative literature, Pete. I don't know anything about geothermal power. Whose fault is that? We're going to recycle this. No, you know what? That's potentially an additional street that goes out this way. I want to get to this iron deposit. Also, it'll give people out here something else to do other than bitch about their commute to 5 feet away to the construction drone plant. You guys got me. If you're... Okay, they stopped complaining about their commute. You damn well better. That's all I'm going to say. These people still don't like their commute. Storage is full again. Let's just build another storage unit, and we can stick this thing literally anywhere. Storage doesn't really matter much. Resource and management structures. Give me a nice, big, fat storage. You know what? Here, just make a tier 3 storage depot and shove it in between the 2 geothermal generators. Nobody's going to give a shit. Oxygen quality is still real good. Storage is full. Maybe we build another intake fan just to make sure. I like to make sure that... Yeah. We're going to make sure by making sure. So let's be sure. Another intake fan. Just give me the tier 3. We're going to go straight in. No need to upgrade this. Nice thing about storage facilities as well, they are entirely automated, so we don't have to worry about anybody getting pissed off by the fact that they have to walk 22 feet to get to their job. 11 nanites, 34 rice. Trade is still going. Immigration vessel docked again.
I have an idea that
build a chemical plant.
a better place.
Why don't you build a chemical plant? Are you going to trade me a chemical plant? Why did this go to the trade mission? Well, one, because we don't have one. All right, let's pause this very quickly. Build a chemical plant, huh? All right, you want 200 quinoa for 25 zorium. We don't really have a use for zorium. 20 gold for 200 pasta seems better. Let's do that. We got a bunch of gold clogging up our stuff, and it's not useful in any capacity, so let's get it out of here. Build a chemical plant. Okay, I understand that you want me to build a chemical plant, but what is the potential gain for me if I build said chemical plant? What do I, Perfidious Pete, get out of having a chemical plant right now? What do I get out of having a tier 1 mine? Well, I get more iron, and also I'm going to get some more nanites, because we need, I feel like, more nanite processors. So let's just... We got people to work it. We might as well do this. We've got the power to power it, so... Why you got more nanite processors? Well, because the nanite processors seem to work faster than... Or they don't work as fast as the mine. Like, the mine produces more iron. than the nanite processor can process. How much nanites can a nanite processor process if a processor could process nanites? That's a good question. Right now, the answer to that question is 0.7 an hour because they're not great at their job. 33% efficiency? That better be a population thing, Jason Peters. I mean, yes, you're woefully understaffed, I understand. And I also understand that we can prioritize different tasks if we want to. If anything, the only thing we'd be prioritizing right now is sort of like our food situation. I'd like to build another bar and grill to try and get our happiness. We could go up to bistro mode, which gives food optimization robots, increases food quality. Music and entertainment which have a positive effect on entertainment happiness in the surrounding area. So that gives us entertainment happiness. What if we make... Okay, what if we do this? What if, in addition to this, we also come in for happiness structures, and we build another one? What if we go bar and grill, but then we go bistro? Bar and grill and bistro. We're building the Recplex over here. We got the entertainment district. This is where the elite of the colony come to see and be seen. Which means Zhang Wolf's daughter is going to be... Oh, wait. Zhang Wolf is Van Wolf's daughter. She's going to be over here nonstop. She's just going to live here. Hell, if she was smart, she'd just get a job at our bistro. Okay, we really need more nanites. So can we get these nanite processors working up here, guys? Anything? Iron mine, nanite processor. I'm not sure why you're building the nanite processor before you build the iron mine, because... Is it just because it was closer? Or because it was connected first, maybe? We should also build that 4th geothermal plant, which we're going to have to figure out how to do. We're going to need another, like, construction drone building, which, yeah. That sucks. I'd really rather upgrade. We could also build a park. I'm trying to do things that can keep the morale up. Our colonists are living in a sand-infested hellhole with giant worms that are going to come out of the ground and spit garbage at them periodically. I really trying to try and keep my people as happy as possible. The garbage-spitting worms, that's a tough row to hoe when you live in a blasted desert wasteland. We're basically recreating the plot of the movie Dune. I want my Paul Atreides to have Sean Young nearby to keep him happy and healthy. We could upgrade this nanite processor. You know what? This is the best use of our nanites right now. We upgrade the nanite processor so that we get more nanites. Worker happiness. Plenty of freedom. Plenty of purpose. Okay. These people are all pretty happy living here, I'm assuming, in this building. Yep, 13 out of 72. Commute, any problem here? We have crime? We have crime! We never have crime. Well, alright. I mean, if we got crime, let's get McGruff out here and take a bite out of it. McGruff, get to work. Crime drones. There's a hotbed of criminal activity over here, and that, you know, there's been a couple instances of vandalism. That's it. It is, let's face it, this is the wrong side of the tracks. People living here in the life support module, this is Skid Row. Why did you build your entertainment district on Skid Row, Pete? I didn't really have a compelling reason. I guess the people of our town just really like to slum it. Oh, you guys have been working on nothing for a really long time. We're never going to get Kelko spores or quarry spores. That stuff is going to be ungrowable. Cerulean glow, that takes Intari. Xenosage is actually pretty useful because we could get Xenospice bread, but we aren't going to be able to build the bread. Xenosage and Groji. Increases productivity, destroys health. Kelko sludge, I mean, that just makes minerals. Intari bread just takes Intari, but we also need flour, and we gotta have wheat to make flour. Weren't we growing barley earlier, and why are we not anymore? Let's grow some barley. Quinoa. Yeah, rice and barley are kind of sucking, but it is what it is. Are you guys using potash? You are. How much potash do we have? Do we have enough that we can expand that, maybe? Like, quinoa grows okay. Maybe what we should be doing here... How much potash have we got? 11. So, in fact, what we should do is turn that off. Yeah, also stop using potash. So these things are going to grow very poorly. Barley at 70, 60... Well... Fortunately, we have a massive stockpile of food at 114.5 per colonist. I think we got the food situation sorted for the immediate future trade vessel. Yep, okay. Trading pasta for gold still. You know, you could probably stop that. Is there some other trade mission we might take? Instead of pasta for gold. We could export quinoa for zorium. We have a lot of it. We could export gold for corn. We can export iron for barley. You know what? Here, do this. Let's do quinoa for zorium and we can build... Do we need a zorium power plant? That's the only thing zorium is useful for, though. Now, you know what? We don't actually need one. Just continue... Get rid of all of our gold and get us pasta. More immigration vessels coming in. Speaking of which, can't we upgrade our immigration hub? I guess not. I thought this was upgradable. Apparently you were wrong, Pete. Yep, I certainly was, as is often the case. What do you want me to build out of a resource management structure? Oh, right. They really want us to build a chemical plant. Okay. First off, we're going to upgrade this nanite processor. Then we're going to upgrade this mine. Need to do a little strategizing here. We definitely want to build that 4th geothermal, but I hate to build it out here and then make somebody walk all the way out here to work it. Because also, the other problem is, if we run this, when we run this out here, we have to build another construction drone factory, which means our people who are working the construction drones out here are also going to be furious about their commute. We got to keep our people happy, and the fact that this colony is really spread out, it's kind of kicking us in the teeth a little bit. Everything has to be really far away. The one thing it does have going for it, we got plenty of power. Like, power is available readily. We have the power to run whatever we want. We can do whatever we want from a power perspective. Let's just get another geothermal generator out here. No powered construction drones in range. Right. I keep forgetting. Drone management, build me a crappy construction port out here. And once that's built, then we can actually... We might as well build 2. We're sort of getting capped on power anyway. Not that any of our geothermal generators are running at optimal efficiency, because they're not. This one, 40% efficiency. Really, all we've managed to do with these geothermal generators is prevent toxic gas outbreaks. Our air quality's also going down a little bit. Average happiness is still at 82%. I mean, we're doing an okay job from an administrative standpoint. It could be better. Then again, you know, this colony is never going to be as good as the last one because no ban wolf. I mean, that's the way it's going to go. We don't have a ban wolf. Speaking of which, hey, Zong Wolf, did you change jobs yet? Where you at, girl?
Hello, Governor.
Yeah, go to your current location. Where you at? You live in a life support module. You're at home. Oh, Zong Wolf is upgraded. She works in a research center now. Or did she upgrade? Because now she's back to living in Skid Row. She's living in a life support module. She's not even, like, upscale enough to live in the Prometheus lander. She's over here living in a flat-out life support module, man. This is strictly some low-rent shit. Do you think her dad is embarrassed by the low state she's come to? I mean, he's got to be at least a little bit embarrassed, right? Now that I think about it, probably not, because he probably doesn't know that she exists at all. Van Wolf was a player. The guy got around. His illegitimate children have to number in literally the hundreds at this point. Do you think he even knows she exists? Probably not. Also, we didn't pick anything to research. We built this research station. She's been sitting over here taking up resources, doing nothing. You know what? Build some Xenoglow because it's just good. Prozac. It's always good. You know what? Do Xenoglow and then do Xenospice bread, and maybe if we can get some flour, we'll build some of that. We'll have barley, which we can mill into porridge. I think Intari oatmeal just takes Intari, but I really don't want to dedicate any of our growable, like any more of our arable land to unedible food. We are only going to be able to pick one. Like if we get one thing we can pick, we're only going to be able to make one enhancement. I think it's going to be Xenoglow. We're going to dope our people to the gills on happy pills. Dope them to the gills on happy pills. That's the Perfidious Pete motto. Hashtag how to run a successful colony. Dope them to the gills on happy pills. Can we get this finished already? As soon as this geothermal wraps up, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap up the episode as well. Mission completed. 18 nanites, 55 quinoa. And that's where we're going to kick this one in. Yeah, but we're going to ride this one down. Colony still, we're up and kicking. I'm worried about what's going to happen when that sandworm comes back. Since we have so much available power, I think maybe what we'll do is build some plasma turrets. But that'll be next time. If you enjoyed this episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Support really does mean a lot. If you'd like to see us fight Paul Atreides II, or was it Leto II? Leto II, I guess. Might consider subscribing as well. New episodes of Aven Colony every single day.
And are eager to see what their leader can do for them.
I mean, I already have my whole colony covered by lightning towers, but sure, why not? 6 soda? Okay, I'm here. We can do this to fill the tiny gap of not lightning tower coverage, so there you go. Now everything will be officially covered by a lightning tower. We'll complete that mission. I'll complete this episode and say thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.